remarkable man whose presence touched the lives of many and left an indelible mark on our hearts. To some, he was bishop or pastor. To his friends, he was Brother Devon. Auntie was sitting right there and he was Uncle Devon. But to us, he was not Grandpa or Papa or Grams. I remember when my eyes were a little bit closer to my knees, he stood in that doorway and scolded me for calling him Grandpa. He said, I'm not that old. His granddad, only granddad. And I guess he had that conversation with all his grandchildren and we called him Granddad. To say that I'm lucky to be one of his grandchildren is an understatement. It is a blessing that I am truly grateful for and will be for the rest of my life. It is a challenge to speak today, to put into words the many things we'd like to say today. My grandfather was a man of unwavering faith, a shepherd to his congregation, and a pillar of strength to our family. He carried the Spirit of God in his heart and shared his love with everyone he met. From the pulpit to impromptu calls on the way to school, he would always lead us in prayer, especially with the significant milestones in our lives. His prayers were not mere words, but powerful expressions of his love, care, and hope for each one of us. Whether it was a first day of school, a birthday, a drive to the airport, everything was a significant event, and he would bow his head, close his eyes, and speak to the Almighty with such devotion that it touched even my young heart at 5 years old. Through his prayers, he taught us the importance of gratitude, compassion, and understanding. He showed us that in times of joy, we should give thanks, and in times of sorrow, we should seek the comfort and solace of God's embrace. His prayers united our family in times of celebration, and they became the guiding light that led us through the darkest of days. As a grandfather, he showered us with unconditional love and kindness. Kewan, Rwana, Casey, and I share the memories of being at Sunbeam and having him drop by with biscuits and juice. He never brought goodies just for his grandkids, but for all the students who were present that day. We could always expect a treat when we saw him, whether it was our favorite snack or mint and peanuts from this never-ending stash in his top pocket, or my favorite, money. And when we weren't able to see him in person, which my cousins Lantia, Josiah, Gio, and Haley were accustomed to, he made up for it with a joke or a good conversation over the phone to brighten the day. Though we may feel a profound sense of loss today, we find solace in knowing that he is now at peace, rejoicing in the eternal presence of the Lord he so faithfully served. We shall miss his comforting words and his charming smile, but we will forever cherish the memories of the times we spent together. My sister recalls playing the important role of secretary to him while he ran church errands, and Rwanda remembers always getting her lasso before bed in her special cup on sleepovers. As we say goodbye to this incredible man, let us carry forward his legacy of faith, compassion, and love. Let us remember to pray with the same fervor and sincerity that he did, and let us continue to celebrate our milestones with the knowledge that he's watching from above. Amen. Thank you, Granddad, for being a blessing in our lives. Your prayers will forever be etched in our hearts as a reminder of your enduring love and the profound impact you've had on all of us. Rest in peace, and until we meet again in the arms of our Creator.